Hello guys and welcome to today's video. So this is going to be a hair, skin, makeup routine, I guess. So I started from literally square one this morning. I showered, took you guys through the whole journey, and I'm just going to kind of sit here and do like a talk through voiceover, I guess, because I kind of just filmed the footage as like b-roll. I wasn't talking through it. I actually had stuff going on in the background, so I did just want to kind of like sit here. I'm gonna walk you through it. I edited the b-roll already and I'm going to kind of like watch it so that I can go along with everything that I'm doing and make it all match up. So if you see me looking over here, I'm literally watching the video, but hopefully this is helpful for you guys. It's going to be very underwhelming in terms of hair and skin. I really don't do anything special or much at all, so it's probably not going to be as helpful as you guys are probably hoping for. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to kind of make a video because I do get asked quite a bit and I just kind of wanted to lead everyone to one spot instead of like typing it out all the time. So here we go. I'm just gonna get into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and let's get started. Okay, so very clearly here we are going into the shower. Now the shampoo I typically use, the shampoo and conditioner that I typically use is Tresemme, that white or clear bottle that you see. But moving to Colorado, my scalp got really dry, so I ended up switching to Head and Shoulders for now. So I use nothing special in terms of shampoo and conditioner. I have used Tresemme for like years and years and years. That's just what my mom used to buy, so now I just buy those big bottles. Typically that's what I use for shampoo and conditioner, but now your girl's using Head and Shoulders. So not anything special in the shampoo department, to be honest. So I'm sorry to let you guys down with that, but yeah, that typically all I use is Tresemme. Then moving on to skin. So I use the pink bottle of this Fourth Ray. I got this from ColourPop and I just use it every time I'm in the shower, so I don't always wash my face with this. I just do it like when I'm in the shower. So I just want to kind of show you guys that. And then the black bottle I do use some nights. I really actually use that to wash my makeup brushes, which you'll see in the like further in the video. I saw someone do it on the ColourPop Instagram that they washed their brushes with that and it's worked so well. So I've just been using that like cleanser as a brush washer. But then in terms of like face masks department, so this Cocoa Kind one is actually my go-to favorite. That one is what I feel is the best. It makes my skin the smoothest and I just enjoy that one the most. But I have been using this Generation Clay one that I got in my FabFitFun box and I've been liking that. It's kind of like a lavender clay mask instead of the Cocoa Kind one's like a chlorophyll mask. So I don't really know the difference, but I do find that my skin is the most smooth when I use the Cocoa Kind chlorophyll one. I do that like once to twice a week. Honestly, I kind of don't do it that often, but I do like to do it from time to time. So next we move on to my hair. So I kind of use both of these. I have been using the leave-in conditioner for a couple months now, a few months, and I just started adding in this Living Proof because I did get it in my FabFitFun box again. So I've been kind of mixing the two, doing a little bit of both, and honestly I have really found it helpful. With the frizzing, I don't have any frizz. You guys will see when I dry my hair, it really just like is straight and how I would wear it throughout the day. Like I don't have to really style it if I'm gonna wear it straight, and I just dry it because it is so smooth and just like soft looking after using these products. And I think you could honestly pick one or the other, but I just do a little bit of both. You guys will see me just applying that. So then the hair dryer I use is not anything special. It's Conair. I don't even know, not anything special. And then I have no rhyme or reason to how I dry my hair. I just do it because it is annoying as hell. It takes a long time, like 20 plus minutes ish. So I just like to kind of go for it. I usually take breaks in between and I just try to get it dry. I do try to like use a brush with it just so that it does come out like as straight as possible, because now I've been able to not even really have to straighten my hair if I just dry it. And it kind of like flattens out throughout the day too. It doesn't, there is a minimal frizz there, but it does kind of flatten out, I think, once like my hair cools down, if that makes sense. But for the most part, if I want to wear my hair straight, like I'm good to go from there. But I did want to show you guys my curling process because that is a very common question that I get asked, and I feel like people ask what wand I use, and like my answer is I use a hair straightener. So this is a straightener that I use. It is a literal piece of garbage from Walmart. I got it probably like 6 years ago. I was still in college when I got this. And it has worked for me ever since, but you can use any straightener. I want to say the thinner ones are the best with curling, but then the thicker ones are the best for straightening. So it's kind of hard, but honestly, you don't need some fancy expensive one to get the curls. It's all about technique, so definitely practice the technique. But basically, all I do is I grab a strand, and the strand width or like amount that you take is going to determine the curl density. I don't even know what I'm saying, but how curly your hair is. So if you want like a super curly Q, you take a really small strand. If you want it more like wavy-ish, you take a bigger strand. So I usually just stick kind of in the middle. So I flip the flat iron, I think, is that 360? So I flip it 360 all the way around, one full circle, and I just pull down, and that's it. Then it comes out curled. I twirl my finger around it just to like make it stay curl. Then I throw it to the back, continue on. I do my hair in 4 sections. So I do like half up, then I do left, right, bring it down, left, right. So I kind of just do it in sections. It only takes me like 20 minutes. So it's really not that time consuming. And for me, I found that with curling with a straightener is the only way that my hair stays curly, and it will stay for days. Like even with workouts, even with sleeping on it, it stays curled. Like the curls obviously loosen and kind of fall a little bit, but it still has like a nice look to it. So I don't know, I would recommend really trying the curl thing. I know it's kind of hard to get down the technique. Sometimes it looks really simple, but it is a little bit of like an awkward movement that kind of does take a minute to get down, but that to me is the best method of curling. So now moving on to makeup, I have been just starting the process using this Fit Cover Australia Hit Serum, or I use Drunk Elephant Moisturizer, but I've honestly been using the serum and I like it a lot. So that's just kind of what I use to just like moisturize and just like get my face ready for the day, I guess. And then the foundation that I use is L'Oreal Infallible Pro. It's very full coverage. It's like literally like you're painting your face. So if you don't like full coverage, this probably isn't the one for you. I do kind of want to find a different foundation though, because I have kind of found that it's starting to not work as well for me. So I do want to kind of switch it up. I feel like my face can look cakey sometimes and I really don't like that. So gonna probably be looking around for some new foundations, but it is cheap, very affordable, and it does work well and it's full coverage. So I just use this Morphe brush to kind of like blend it all in, and yeah, that's kind of it. So here I'm showing you that I'm rinsing my beauty blender with this soap. So I do it in the morning or like before I do my makeup, because then my beauty blender is damp. So I obviously like get all the soap out, squeeze it out, and dry it off a little bit so it's a little bit damp. When I apply my concealer, I use Tarte Shape Tape. Just put it like under my eyes, a little bit in between my eyebrows, and just kind of like anything that needs to be concealed. Then I just kind of pat it out with my beauty blender. And then I set my under eye and kind of anywhere I put the concealer. So typically I use Laura Mercier, but I have been trying out this Kylie setting powder, and honestly it's pretty good. I got the translucent shade and I do like it. It is like way more affordable than the Laura Mercier, so I'm like kind of indifferent about it. I don't think it's like the best thing I've ever used, but it's way more affordable, so like I kind of just want to stick with it. But anyways, I set my face with that. I go in with my Morphe bronze highlighter palette. I think it's the 8L, and I take this e.l.f. brush and I kind of just bronze my cheekbones, my forehead, my neck, all of that. Very unprofessionally, I guess. It's very just kind of random, and I don't know, I really want to get better at contouring, but this is kind of how it goes. And then I also do kind of clean up the contour with setting powder again, just to kind of make the line a little bit more sharp, but that's kind of it for that. And then for highlighter, I actually go into the James Charles palette and I take, I think the shade is called Face. It's just this really shimmery, pretty color, and I use it as a highlighter on my face. So I've been really liking it. It's super blinding. So yeah, that's it for highlighter. Then my whole eye look is going to be with the James Charles palette. I use my finger to kind of pack on this like neutral ash shade. I kind of use it just as a base. Then I'm just gonna build up the color, and I kind of go in with the lighter shades and just build up a very neutrally brownish, kind of maroonish look. And I've been doing this quite a bit, so you guys will see I just slowly build up the colors. I'm using the same brush, and every day I kind of just wash the brush, but since I'm going lightest to darkest, I just use the same brush in this specific look because it just like, it's not gonna affect each other. Before I'm fully done doing the eye look, I do start to cut a half cut crease. I don't know why, I just like to do this. I do it almost every day and add like a little shimmer in there. I just kind of like the way that it looks. So that's typically the eye look that I go for. So I just use my concealer and this Morphe brush to cut the crease like half. And then I just use this ColourPop loose pigment powder shimmer. And I've been really liking it. So just kind of pack that on to my concealer, a little bit under my eyebrows, and then I just continue on to finish the look because I do like how the dark comes in and like blends kind of over the cut crease a little bit, so it all like meshes very nicely together. And then my eyeliner, I wanted to show you guys the whole method. So I use Sephora brand liquid liner just in black, very simple. I think it's $12, and I kind of go through my process. So I just draw a line on my eyelash line. Then I take the line and I go outwards towards the end of my eyebrow, and then I come back in and kind of connect it all and like fill in that line, or the wing, I guess. So that's kind of how I do it, and honestly I've been doing it for like so freaking long, like 4 or 5 years. So it takes a lot of time, and now I'm just very quick and it's pretty easy to me, but yeah, it just takes practice and time to get a wing down. Then my mascara, I always just use Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. Works really well. I have no complaints. I like it. Then I am doing Kylie Cosmetics lip kit liner and lipstick. So I have the shade Bare, and I just got it and I really love it actually. So this is kind of like my new daily lip color kind of. This along with Stila Cosmetics in the shade Caramello, those are like my two go-tos right now. So yeah, I definitely recommend this shade. I really like it. Then I did forget to film this, but I've been using the Kylie setting spray, which I do like. It is fragranced, which kind of, I'm not sure if I like or not. I was using the Morphe setting spray, and then I ran out, and I was on the Kylie site ordering a few things, so I was like, you know what, let me just try it because I was out. So I think I prefer the Morphe continuous setting spray or setting mist better. But the Kylie one does work fine, but I think the Morphe one's better. But I did forget to show you guys that in this video, so go me. So here's like the final look. You guys see it every freaking day. It's really nothing special. And obviously my outfit is incredible. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I really hope it was helpful. I hope it was enough. I really don't do anything super special with hair, skin, anything. I used to never wash my face or do anything like that. I'm like a really bad girl. Aside from makeup, I'm really bad with like hair and skincare. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Comment below with any other questions or any other like video suggestions in this genre that you would want to see, because I do really enjoy filming things like this as well. So let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.